transition it now. 3, 2, 1.
Hello again. Welcome back with iNinja.
Oh god, that's so much better.
Oh, nice. Okay, I think we got some nice audio. Hello, I'm Happycamper, and I learned iNinja in 70 days to show it to you guys in this marathon. I'm happy to show, and I have a commentator with me. Elk, why don't you introduce yourself as well?
So hello, I'm Delk, main runner of this game, world record holder, the one that got Happycamper into all this mess. He put out a brave face and learned this game. It's got quite an interesting history, even like the existence of the category. We'll get into that when we reach a few more boring levels. But yeah, if you're ready to go, I'm ready as well.
All right, let me get that set up again, because I just showed the nice sunset.
Okay.
All right, we are, if you would be so kind to start the time in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Too easy.
Okay, so the basic idea of iNinja is that it's a hack and slash platformer kind of mix. We basically, in this category, just go through every single level at least once. Well, not at least once, just once, because in the casual playthrough, you have to replay this with added challenges. More on that later. Very early on, we're gonna start doing glitches. We're gonna try to clip out of bounds and start an infinite hover. None of this is going to make sense, and it's way too early to just thoroughly explain that, so just sit back and enjoy as Happycamper tries to get this done.
Yeah, hopefully it works quite easily. Let's see. So these are chains, but we don't like to go to this level normally, so let's just go out of bounds.
So the very basic foundation is, as you notice, we can use these chains to, well, essentially holding R2 or RT, use them to balance yourself from one place to the other, and essentially the game doesn't know what to do when you use it as a single press. And now what Happycamper is executing is what we call an infinite hover, which is just, let's call it a way to float out of bounds. Infinitely, hence the infinite parts. Sadly, he fell off there, so we're gonna give it another go.
Come on.
Oh, we will get it sometime. So yeah, the basic idea is that when you do a single press, the game doesn't really have the same calculations as far as height and speed goes. So it doesn't know what to do, and it gives you a bunch of unintended height and speed, and essentially, if you just connect it at the right time, you will just release it well out of bounds. It can be done with pause buffering, which we will have a strat of way later into the run.
Oh, that was sudden, but it should work.
Try jumping from chain point to chain point.
No! I tried to be slower than last time, but that was too slow.
Oh, I'm actually quite a bit behind, so I've got a bit of delay. I'm gonna try to still try to make the commentary engaging enough. Let me see.
Maybe we can set up another stream for you, or...
No, it's fine. I'll reload this one, but I'll be here with you. Sorry about that.
I mean, later on when we have some time, maybe during Kaiser or so.
Shoot the ships.
Or shoot
the ships. Shoot the ships. That's always a banger in the marathon. Said no one ever. But yeah. Just reloading my stream here for a second. Being in quite a hefty stream technical.
Try jumping from chain point to chain point.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just wanted to drop a quick note saying that we've just received $16 from ArcLight donating towards Speedromizer 2, bringing us to a nice solid $300.77.
They won't like it.
The donation.
Thank you so much.
Oops.
Try jumping
was
from
too early.
chain point to chain point.
I'm still reloading my stream.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about if we should do this level casually.
However you feel like it. I'll trust your decision.
Oh, I just got out of bounds again, so maybe I'll try one more. Oops, that was...
This checkpoint will record your progress. Try out this special combat move to really carve up those ranks.
Just one more time, and then we'll do cack.
Yeah, you've learned so much by now. It would be a shame.
Thing is, I think I haven't done it casually since my casual playthrough. So we'll see how that goes. Okay.
Try
One
jumping
last
from
time.
chain point to chain point.
Faster side again. Okay. Oh, finally, okay.
Okay, we got a round going, folks. So yeah, what Happycamper was doing there, now that we are going into a bowling minigame, I'm going to explain a bit more of what he just did. Essentially, the game has a very odd mechanic. It's completely unexplainable by programming standards, I guess, unless it was like a leftover from like when they were like dev testing. That's the only logical explanation I can think of this glitch. Because if you're falling into a void, and this is a void, but by whatever the game constitutes as a surface that there is nothing Ninja can touch upon in the bottom, so a black pit, of course, in an out-of-bounds area will count. So basically, the game, after you're falling, you start mashing not the jump, but the attack button rhythmically. So it's not like a very fast mashing. It's like somewhere like like a very steady pa 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 pa. For whatever reason, Ninja just infinitely floats as he is traversing the out-of-bounds area. This was a groundbreaking glitch that essentially changed the way we run this game. It made about every single out-of-bounds possibility have a follow-up worthy of doing. This level, for example, we knew the many out-of-bounds we already had as a possibility, but we really didn't have anything to follow them up on. Like, the gap was too big to just do a single regular jump. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the first level, iNinja. It's very interesting how right at the get-go from the run you get a very interesting glitch to look at, and never mind the fact that you already do the two like big main dishes as far as skips go.
Yes, and yeah, as you also said earlier, and we watched a bit, there was a mini game we turned into a ball, or we're riding a ball, or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna do this 2 more times in some levels here at the beginning, because that's the trope of this early area. You have to get these balls to damn it, I didn't get it. To repair some robots.
Yeah, the robot, so you may have seen it as we were walking across the beach. It's a robot that's badly damaged named Takayama. The basic idea of the first overworld is to get back the 2 eyes and the heart back, so he's in shape to fight Kaiser, the pausing this level due to the New Game Plus nature of the thing, which we'll get into a bit more later. The parts are already assembled, so we can just face him anytime. We're just doing the formality of replaying the levels. What Happycamper is doing here, just did there, was a triple uppercut slash, which is basically that there is which is basically, let's say, when this game has a mechanic, an intended one, that upon collateral damage, you will do more damage. It's like a damage boost, and if for whatever reason, if you press the slash and the uppercut button at the same time as the jump button, it registers as collateral damage, getting extremely fast kills.
So here we can skip a large part of this platforming by just doing this. It's a nice little shortcut.
So, you want to share a bit of the experience of what was learning this in 70 days?
Interesting. It was like a lot of the very fast stuff is very tough to learn at the beginning. I played the game casually at first, like the first, I think about 3 weeks. Well, I guess it was more like 2 weeks because I was on vacation as well, after the lottery, or during the lottery. So when I started, I first had to figure out how to install the game and get all this stuff, of course, going, like the setup phase, you could say. Because I'm also doing this on Linux, so I'm using the Vine layer to make this work on it, because it is a PC version I'm running. So that is, on Windows. Windows game, obviously, but I can use it on Linux as well in this way.
Yeah. Like, the funny part is that this game is kind of stuck in a Simpsons hit and run kind of thing, where the developer is non-existent anymore. Well, in the Simpsons case, of course, the rights got bought off, but the developer doesn't exist anymore, and there's essentially nobody interested in picking up the rights to this game and releasing it officially. So your bet is either getting used copies, which you have, like Camper said, a native PC port, or just go to the old seas and do the thing that nobody can say out loud. But what we're basically doing here is we just basically use the native PC port, because it is actually quite a good port for a platformer on PC. I guess at the time the standard wasn't too high, but now, like, this port has native 1080p support. It's got rewindable controllers. It accepts just about any type of DualShock. It's very accessible in that sense. The only thing you have to do to get it to run on Windows 10 is replace just a few files with it, which is like a simple community patch. It's the most normal category. We even got a debug mode to use to practice specific sessions, which Happycamper gladly took advantage of.
Yeah, exactly. So...
And this is just another of the bowling sections, I guess. I'm guessing by the stream it's just about over. We're carrying the hard now. Honestly,
I'm not yet done. Oops, and I fell.
And you fell? Okay, I jinxed you. I'm so sorry.
That hasn't happened in a while now, but it had to happen eventually.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like this level, the bowling section specifically, speedrun and casual playthrough aside, there's not much to separate them. There's one cycle skip with these moving platforms you can do, which you can go for in New Game Plus if you have to save every second. In this moving platform here at the end, there is actually a way to just go full speed, bounce off it, and go straight to the end of the level. But let's just say it's only been done with a few save states minimum. But Happycamper just about closing off the level here, moving on to, as we say in Germany, Kaiser. as we say in the rest of the world, Kaiser.
Yeah, mein Kaiser. Yeah, so we're going to beat the first boss exactly. Yeah, we have a lot of time to continue talking about the learning experience. Or is there anything special to say about Kaiser?
Well, the thing about Kaiser is that, first of all, I guess we have to explain the elephant in the room that our ninja does ninja things, which is like get on mech robots and have punch-out style fights.
Well,
Then he gets on a boat and fights a robot fish. So yeah, just prepare for some boss fights that are a bit out there. But yeah, it's just a punch-out kind of fight.
Well,
Punch-out, you just get telegraphed attacks. You have to dodge. You have to take your openings. There's just, not much to say. So you can continue to tell me about your learning experience.
Yeah, let's just punch it. Also, note
Fight.
the cute voice at all the boss levels. Tutorial lady is very, very cool. Sadly, we don't get to hear her best lines. Oh, he actually hit me, damn it. Didn't pay attention there. She has very, very cute lines. Also pay attention to me skipping a part of the slowdown animation. Yeah, she has very interesting lines later on, but sadly we skip all the tutorials, so yeah.
Yes.
Round 2.
I'm still waiting for the
Fight.
tutorial percent.
She will stay in our hearts. But yeah, the thing with that he just did with the many pauses as he was transitioning out of a phase, essentially this fight is divided in, say, rounds, and for every single round, Kaiser gets dismantled further and further, which has this very long slowdown animation, and you essentially skip it or reload the slowdown from scratch for every pause you make. So the more rhythmical the pauses are to time like
Round
the slowdown,
3.
the better.
Fight.
Hope that was understandable. Was that even English? Yeah.
Yeah, it was English enough, I think.
Okay, yeah. It's one of those time saves that really is just free real estate. It's about as brainless as a strat gets.
So yeah, about the learning experience, or shall we keep that for the battleships
you can
mission?
tell me a bit more. Maybe save some of it for later.
Yeah. So obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I was oops, pressing the button too late.
Malfunction. Defense system deactivated.
I was doing the game
Round
casually
4.
first. For the first few weeks, took me about, I don't know, 10, 11 hours, something like that. I actually did some of the missions we don't get to see here, or it's not missions, but some bonus levels, where I think they're mainly like these ball sections, right?
Yeah, you mean the mini games, right?
Yeah, these mini games.
All right, so
We don't do them in this.
yeah, and the reason we don't do them is because once they are already completed, there is no like way to go back and revisit the level casually, unlike the rest of this game. So that's when the concept of New Game Plus becomes a bit finicky, because you think like New Game Plus is, oh, you just start from a file with a max level up. This isn't quite that, which is interesting. But yeah, it's just, how do I say it?
Got anything tougher?
It's something better explained when we have a really, really long autoscroller. We are going to do eye to eye now, which is getting like the second eye from Kaiser, which is funny because we just fought with Tekayama, sorry. This level has the newest skip found yet in the run. It's not on any PVs as far as I know, or maybe on one, but it isn't on any, like, I don't want to say relevant, that's mean. I want to say like
some momentum.
any PV ones, yeah. You get to preserve momentum there. What you do is you skip a momentum run up, like that red ball is following you, and you just throw yourself off of the ledge to skip an enemy wave. That actually saves far more time than it looks. Very beginner-friendly skip. And this level, because it has another bowling section with cycles at the end, there's like a human limit you can go for. And anytime you lose or win time, it's in increments of 15 seconds. But yeah, I would say this is one of the levels that doesn't really give anyone issues, right, Camper?
Yeah, exactly. This one. I mean, I'm not doing the as you mentioned the most the newest skip with the at the laser, like where you hover out of the zone.
Yeah.
But,
so we have exactly that new
nobody
skip.
has done that yet.
Of all of the skips, that is certainly one of them. Yeah. So essentially, you just kind of cancel the ball that is following you and start a hover to get immediately to the bowling section. Yeah, very complicated stuff. Camper got a good cycle here. It's not energy, it's just an analysis of how well he played the level, and he did quite well, I may say.
Yes, maybe this is a new gold. We'll see.
Let's see. Hopefully. But yeah, this is the end of Robot Beach, by the way, the first overworld. We are going to Bombay, which is quite the packed overworld, I would say. Probably the longest in the run. Yeah, right? Like, it's gotta
Yeah, just because of the ships.
Oh boy. This is the moment where people regret accepting the running to a marathon, isn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Unless you find a skip magically now. But yeah. So shoot the ships. It's like, you know how every single video game from like 97 to 2006 thought they had to have a tower defense level. iNinja is no exception to that, and sadly it is quite a bad one, in the sense that it is very mundane, repetitive, and very little is noteworthy, and nothing has been found to like make it significantly faster. Of course, some strats are in place, and they do say minute or so, but nothing that will say, wow, this sure makes the level interesting. And it is one of the few disadvantages of running this category over any percent. In any percent, this level is so long that it's not even worth completing once. So we completely skip it. And in 100%, you play it twice. But I'm the only sadomasochist doing that, so irrelevant.
Welcome. Download.
But yeah, if you're a Mindcamper, this is usually the time where I go through a bit of like how this category functions, because it is a finicky.
Oh yeah, let's maybe do that first.
Yeah, so as I was hinting in Robot Beach, the concept of New Game Plus here is a bit off. What we basically had was this game, the any percent category, like every mission can be replayed up to thrice for extra grades. Grades is like the star from Mario 64 in this game. Okay, so it can be replayed up to thrice, and what you have is like added challenges on top of the level. For example, you have kill all the enemies, find all the red coinage, beat the level under a certain timer, and yeah, normally a bit more content isn't gonna hurt anyone. But what they did is like they put a very high grade requirement to beat the game originally, so that you need to replay a bunch of these levels. So an any percent run, I guess there are easily, let me see, off the top of my head, there are about 5 levels you play 3 times, which just makes it very repetitive. And sure, one time you may be just killing all the enemies, and one time you may be finding coins, but in generally, like, you're not going to suffer from a time attack kind of mission if you're a speedrunner. And the red coins, I can only think of the 2 missions that make it more interesting, but that's about it, really. So what we thought was... Oh, sorry, another detail. I know this is a lot of exposition, but in the any percent run, a lot of cutscenes are initially unskippable. None of them are too long, except for one, but they all like do take up some time in the end. So what I thought was, okay, we have a decent community going, there are some decent strats, but the run is just far too long, it has too much repetition, and also because of the mini games that you pay with coins, we have to like farm enemy spawns to make up for this skips that skip enemies. You know, it's kind of anti-intuitive, so I thought, why don't we do a run where we can just go ahead and play the levels in order without having like many restrictions or repetition. And this is where New Game Plus all those were created. Because the New Game Plus option doesn't really exist. We just take 100% file, which is just every grade collected, which means you'll play every level thrice and so on, and revisit every single level. Which is why the levels are in their original status, because once completed, you don't replay the challenges, and we do not play the mini games because they are impossible to access in this save file. So yeah, that's the reason why New Game Plus exists, and I'm going to say that the results were positive because we have about 16, 17 people on the leaderboard. It's by far the most competitive category nowadays, with just a 30-second difference between first and second place, and about well, the gap between the second and third is insane, but that's because of some skips. But yeah, that's the reason it exists, which is quite some interesting trivia. Thank you for the spotlight.
Sure. So I think we are just entering wave 3 if I paid attention enough. So still one more wave to for us to, or 2 waves actually, because that ship was also quite long. Or the airship. Yeah, we can continue with the training. How did I prepare for training, or how did I train?
Well, of course, I'm surely there is a requirement in this marathon, which is to have a tutorial ready for your trainee.
I guess.
I think it's a requirement, yes. And I already had some prepared, and then I actually made a new one from scratch.
That was great, by the way. I mean, didn't exist. Well, there was one for the any percent existing already.
Power shots.
So I obviously when I was done casually, I just looked into the any percent guide first to learn all the. Well, first you probably learn just by beginning with the first level and try to see how it goes. Then the first shock happens, because as some of you have seen if you were here earlier when I started the run, there's already 2 interesting glitches there. And while I was shocked at first, I was just, okay, let's give it a shot, we'll see how difficult it is. And actually the chain glitching was it was not as hard as I thought it would be, but I still cannot really do it very consistent.
Yeah, mostly because of the lack of pause buffering, I think. Because normally you can connect, like I said, a pause to a chain press, and that usually makes things consistent, but of course it requires a pretty fast finger action, which is not easy.
Yeah, I think at the very beginning I tried all the time with pause buffering, but I didn't have good success, and it was taking forever to try to set that up. And then I was fine with just not doing the pause buffering at all. So I just stick with that one. And
you know what a runner does that I found out like very recently? You know how like it seems to be like a very specific position for the clip out? Well, the guy uses like the sword cover to put himself in that position and then does a chain clip.
So anyway, yeah, I obviously started with the first level after I learned some of the chain
you have homing
glitching.
missiles, by the way.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, I know. So I just don't remember how to trigger it. Oh, there it is.
It's the spin attack button. I don't know which one you have. Like when you do double cut slash, there you go. Yep.
So yeah, I started with the first level. Obviously, after some tries, I got the chain glitch, so I went out of bounds and could hover to the correct position for starting the infinite hover glitch. But yeah, infinite hover at first is a bit overwhelming. When you do it for the first few times, it's tough, and the first level is also not the greatest to practice that.
No.
So I put that off for later. So I was watching the tutorial for the next levels, just level by level, trying out myself. Okay, what has to be done. Yeah, I think it's just about the first level that uses the hover glitch, and then it's not seen until later. So I had some levels to practice before coming back to the, let's say, more tricky glitches. And yeah, so like levels like these, like battleships, I didn't even practice at all at first, because I also remembered them like from the casual playthrough, how it is like. So I came back to that later. Actually, in the next level, not this level, but the one afterwards, I used some other glitch from the any % tutorial.
Yeah.
We will say that, I guess, when the level comes up. And then your updated speedrun guide saved my ass.
Yeah, that glitch, dude. There are a few glitches. I want to make a video on that. Like, we had a few glitches that we used like for a few weeks that were so difficult and so bad all around, and then we just found some beast tracks that saved us.
Yeah.
But
Way
yeah, this
easier,
is
way faster.
I thought I mentioned the level. This is great in a cage. You mount a barrel with dynamite to explode the cage the grate is in. It has a strat at the end of the level in which you throw yourself off a ledge and hope to beat the collision on the cage. And if you lose, you have to try the level from scratch. And it's
I'm accelerating right now. I think I got it. I just fell off. No, I didn't get it. Oh, interesting. It looked good.
well, what a shame.
Shame. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a very
Everything
quick level. Of course, in a speedrun, in a very optimized speedrun, it's a problem. But retrying this level, it's really not a huge concern.
Yeah, I just lose a minute. To
Yeah.
do it again.
The music in this level is one of my favorites.
Oh no, I fell. Oops.
Touch.
Another minute gone. And not even resetting the level, because like usually what you do is you reset the level to reset the cycles of these flamethrowers. But
But if you die, you
I think
also
I'm
reset
fine
the cycle.
with the cycles. Like I also did that in practice most often, not resetting the level. By the way, is it just me? I can't hear the music, but I know I had it on in the beginning.
Oh really? Well, I'm watching a muted bot. Like I'm just watching your. I'm just listening to your voice. So let me see. I'm watching a muted bot. Like no, I'm actually not. I'm actually not listening to the music either. So if you wanna, go
that is
ahead.
interesting.
When you get a second.
I survived it.
A little bit upwards. Oh wow! Yeah, that actually happened to me a few times. That is a very convenient way of finishing this level. You just safely land.
Yeah, usually it just explodes on landing and explodes the door.
Yeah.
But now we
If
got
you
to
hit
see
the-
how it looks casually.
If you hit the ledge, yeah, you can save yourself, and it's very interesting. This game has so many like of those weird scenarios. So yeah, throw a bit of volume for our viewers, by the way, some music.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, sure.
When
Gotta
we enter
go.
here.
See ya.
Yep.
We're entering the rocket slide.
Because I'm sure this gotta feel a bit anticlimactic otherwise.
Oops. Oh boy, it's reset everything. I hope it is not too loud. Oh boy, it also
Yeah,
screwed the
be sure to
resolution.
put your resolution back and go back to custom on the controller, otherwise you're gonna have everything messed up.
How do I do that again?
Controller configuration, then move right twice. No, move right, like there. Yeah.
Custom, here we go. Whatever.
Yeah.
Vibrations. The resolution is screwed again, what the hell?
Do it because you pressed you escaped instead of
Ah, okay, that's what happened.
technical difficulties.
Okay, I hope we should be fine now.
Yeah,
Let's put
you're
it like
good.
that. I hope it's not a lot louder than before.
Well, I'm gonna check just a second. Blah blah blah. So I'm gonna check it. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. At least on my end. So yeah, Rocket Factory, very complicated level, I would say. He just used the edge of the texture of a box to flip out of bounds and use the inside to be able to walk. And now he's starting to hover, in which he will use the mini boss's feet as a reference to know when to move, and then he will hover in place as the area loads, because it is a rather large piece. He got it first try. I want to say congrats on that.
Nice, yeah.
That is excellent. Yeah, this level is quite large on a casual playthrough. Even with this skip, I think it's one of the longer ones to run.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes with my best, yeah.
Yeah, so if you really know your stuff, it's gonna be like a sub 4 barely, which by New Game Plus standards is quite long. Oh, I guess we didn't mention that you can do the 360 in those ramps to avoid the animation, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. We're not encountering it again, I think.
But yeah, I think this level conceptually is just one of the coolest, like this big ass factory where you just, oh, you missed the boss. That's a shame.
Just barely.
Just barely. Yeah, you hate to see it.
Yeah, I want to talk about the alternative too, like the glitch I tried first from the 80% tutorial. It's glitching out at a different point.
So you guys saw how easy that was, right? Like he just jumped into a box and flipped in. We used to take those rails that Ninja uses, you know, to traverse the level to build up speed. Then we will use the sword hover to kind of kick ourselves against a collision. And just as he finishes the sword hover animation, he will flip out of bounds. And after that, you had to do a hover and go back to a loading area and then come back. It was a mess. How we even got stuff done in that era is beyond me. But yeah, that claw he just got in actually prevents us from using the first hover to skip a large majority of the level, because the loading area is above where we do the hover. It's like a vertical kind of thing. This game also writes a lot on that, like a few things that we do subconsciously. It's just managing to load the next part of the level, not just get ourselves soft locked. This is well, in a skip that Camper doesn't do, we actually go past this EU bridge and then come back to make sure the area is loaded. So yeah. And I want to just say that he is very good with his triple uppercut splashes. These ranks are like the highest level ones, and they tend to block attacks. So if you don't do the triple uppercut slash, you're just gonna get immensely stuck. And the thing with the triple uppercut slash is that you have a 10, oh god, I think it was a 30 frame window a 10 frame window to get all 3 inputs done and then release. So it's like an instant press of all 3 of them, which is which is like barely a tenth of a second or so. So yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay, actually, let's. It's not fast, but let's just go for the safe way here and do the Eye Ninja. So I guess we haven't talked about these power-ups, by the way.
No,
Oops,
so you...
Oh, that was dumb. Okay, I didn't know that it kills the rocket.
Okay, I didn't know that actually either. Okay, interesting. These are the things you learn. Yeah, so you have 4 power-ups, which you rarely see in the run. You will see one in mini bosses. One is just basically boosted attack, and you can break off enemies' guards. One is just get a health boost. The other one is you ride a shuriken, which sounds amazing, but it's easily the most useless power-up of all time. And then you get the final one, which is Eye Ninja, like the game itself. Which gives you just like indestructible power, like you just seen there.
Yeah, you just run into the enemies and kill them. They take damage just by touching.
And of course, now we got the robot fish, like we told you. This is what ninjas do for a living. Just trust us. This level is basically one of the 2 RNG gauntlets. Essentially, you can get 3 power, which is powered shot, rapid fire. Ooh, you got the sword right away. Well, maybe you can get.
Ready? He's not opening them up.
Yeah, that's convenient. So what you wanna aim for in this level is you wanna hug the end of one of the arenas and dodge as many attacks as possible, which will spawn the biggest amount of power up. But that's just about all you can do as far as RNG goes, because whatever spawns is just up to the whatever the game decides to do.
Power shots.
So not a great time on that sense. The ideal combo is rapid fire and punch, which just gives you all, of course, insanely quick, twitchy shooting and yeah. I guess it's just self-explanatory. Getting the combo of power shots and homing missiles is not half bad either when the fish has his mouth open, because the damage he takes is quite big.
Homing missiles.
I only get homing missiles though.
Yeah, no, once you get below 50% health, rapid fire stops spawning. I don't know if you can do that. It just spawns rapid fire or homing missiles. The rapid fire, no, sorry, homing missiles or power shots. It stops spawning rapid fire. It's like a kind of a rubber banding thing. But yeah, that's the boss that can honestly kill 45 seconds of your run for no reason. And we're gonna move to Great in a Cage, which I guess could be considered like recess, right?
This was the easiest level to learn because you don't do any glitches at all, and there's no tech really. No tech is a bit hard to say, but like you could figure this out by yourself, with casual improvements.
So like if you were a kid and you tried to go fast in this level, after a few attempts you would do the same that we do.
Yeah.
The idea of this level is that...
Also, shout out to the cutest ranks, the cutest enemy in this game.
This cutesy Urula.
I'm gonna turn it on fire and it's gonna explode!
And this level has a very roundabout way of sabotaging you. They want to light the grate on fire, and instead of just blowing everything off, they just set up this huge trail that you can easily beat. Kind of shoddy work from the Ranks there. Oh, Ranks is the enemy's name. I guess we didn't mention that either.
Yeah. As far as it goes, like for other levels that I learned, like we're going to the territory where we're like the next few levels, they will all have some. Oh, I almost screwed up. They will all have some kind of glitches. So this is a small break before it really starts going crazy.
in any percent, actually, once you go past Rocket Factory, this is something you may not know. Once you go past Rocket Factory, it's like you can guarantee the round's gonna last for about 30 minutes more, because you have Ventus, and then you do this level 3 times, and then you do Simon. So yeah, this level is very, very easy. It's one of the levels, like I said, that you repeat 3 times in any percent. That's why, like, the reason for it being dollar over this category exists.
Nice, I got a new gold.
Okay.
Yeah, because I usually did the chain at the end, and I just did the hover there. I think I almost always forget about that.
Take risks in a marathon.
Yeah.
Of course. The organizers will be peachy about that.
It's worth it. Probably you need to explain the hover here, because it's a bit weird that it goes here.
Yeah, so like I said, like it only works on pits, and of course water is very obviously not a pit, but as you can see there, actually from Camper's failed cover, he got like the attack animation before it cancelled. That means a surface was detected, and it just switched to like the intended attack animation. The water there doesn't count as a surface, like a physical surface Ninja interact with. Like below the water there's nothing, so you can actually just hover there. And that skip was actually found by who did like actually, and he just found it fucking around the old world, which is pretty fun. Oh, and this is the first instance of enemy clipping. Our favorite, I may add. Yeah, it's just very... you basically have to dance around with the enemy so that, well, essentially he gets in a position where you and him cannot fit in possibly. That's exactly what happened to Camper there.
Then I do a small detour to load the level a bit more.
You have to, you have to do that roundabout just to get the end of the level loading. This is actually around an 8-minute level, shortened down to 2-3 minutes. Like we just went from the beginning to the end. Actually, the end is right in front of you when you spawn, but you have to kill the bee to get the grade. That was actually a very fast boss off, right? Like a very fast clip and hover.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now the question is, do we kill the turtle or will it live?
Oh, I say we kill it because it's easier.
It's easier. Yeah, I mean, I think... Oh, damn it. But I missed. We'll see if it survives. Kill the animals. Oh, we kill the animals. Damn it.
Well, rest in peace.
I always try to get it, but it's...
You have to get all of the Bible pumps. Do it for the turtle.
Yeah, I do it for the poor robot turtle.
Yeah, but like boss off is just like as you can see there, that's the beginning of the level. Boss off skip has been a thing for about 7 years now, but it used to be a method without infinite cover, which was such a hard skip. Like nobody really did in an 80% run, let alone a New Game Plus one. I even like when I was trying to optimize this category pre-infinite cover, I considered going for it at times and it's impossible. So it's another one of those levels blessed by the infinite cover, honestly. Yeah, it's really funny how this skip is just an accumulation of many players finding many different things in different eras. Because that clip out we knew of since a long time too. Yeah. But yeah, very short level. I'm guessing you're gold in this, right? That's
Yes, that was pretty clean. The cleanest I've ever gotten.
By how much are you golding?
At least 30 seconds.
Alright.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. So now we move to...
Actually, I just also got ahead because of my PB, because I had to do this quite a lot in my PB.
Excellent. So we are below estimate now, which is great.
Which estimate?
The 145.
The 145.
Tougher.
Yeah. So This level, it's got the simplest skip. I would say this is where you train your hover, right?
Exactly, yeah. This is also where I think you got in and also gave me some tricks in my stream.
So this is about the most rudimentary skip in the game because you just remember to turn right and camper. You just throw yourself off a cliff and do a hover until you hit like a loading area, and that's it. Literally, you just have to do a shooting gallery then.
Yeah. Now it's RNG. Enjoy RNG, guys.
Yeah. So this level, this shooting gallery, you have to shoot the. Okay, this is going to sound awful, but you shoot the balls in the oven. Yeah, essentially the way they move, when they stop, and when the ovens open and close is completely, utterly, ridiculously random. If you good and bad RNG here can save you minutes, and I swear to God, it's minutes. Oh god, and then the game trolls you that way, but
Yes,
it
trolls me a bit. Oh, there was one. Yeah, shit.
it even has like 4 lineups, like in that sense, like it just lines it up incorrectly. And it's just the worst. It seems like something straight out of like a troll game.
Oh, I cannot do anything here.
Like that. Well, that's not. You're gonna get one there.
Okay, one here.
It's kinda close though. So I guess you. Okay. Yeah, this level, of all the levels, Sly Ninja is definitely one of them. The funny part is that everything with Kid, it's just a very boring, rudimentary stealth level, which is very bare bones mechanics.
Oh, it's there. No!
I think if you keep staring at it, it's never gonna stop there. There was a mechanic like that, to, like further troll you.
Yeah, but there's like it's off cycle, so it's the other one.
Yeah. Okay. We got one. Now it's gotta stop because there's nothing else. Yeah. There you go. Not the worst, not the best shooting gallery. Just about middle of the road, I guess. While I'm here, while we're transitioning, if you don't mind, Camper, I would like to shout out Fatso and all of the organizers of Speedromizer for like the great idea and of course a good cause. I am a member of the LGBTQ community, and I just want to say I'm very happy that you're raising funds for a great cause, because I have met many colleagues who have had to struggle with very complicated thoughts and circumstances in their life. So just a quick shout out and thank you for hosting this event. Oops. Okay, so this is Simon. It's gonna start on like just 4 enemies. Best deal with the triple uppercut. This is the part where the tutorial lady says the cutest phrases, but we're not gonna listen to them.
It's one of the cutest lines though, like bring death and destruction to our enemies.
Oh yeah. You're prepared to bring destruction to our enemies. But so yeah, Simon, essentially another shooting gallery, but one that you can actually win quite a bit of time. It does have that even limit element in the sense that once you hit up a certain speed, you can't really go any faster, and you gain or lose time in cycles.
Reloading.
But yeah, we're just gonna shoot the small like ghost to fill up our homing missile bar, and then you shoot homing missiles for spiders. This is all very ninja related, by the way. Getting into a mech and using your machine gun.
Reloading.
It's daily ninja business,
Reloading.
you know. Just another day in the office.
Reloading.
Yeah, it's a shame that his shots don't give you energy. But I guess only ghosts give you ever energy, so we are Ghostbusters, kind of.
Yeah.
Reloading. 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 Loading. Reloading.
How are you preparing, by the way,
Reloading.
for the trip tonight? The one coming up.
You mean the rider logs?
Reloading.
All right.
This is also like another calm before the storm kind of thing.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
So the cycles are a bit RNG, right?
The way the ghosts move, completely.
But also mean the cycles, like when he shoots and when he spawns. Oh,
Reloading.
damn it, I have to shoot.
No, actually, when he shoots and when he spawns
Reloading.
is consistent. Actually, but the thing is, like, it's consistent if you always get the same amount of power, you know?
Yeah.
If you shoot your shots at the right time every time, the cycle of ghosts
Loading.
and
Reloading.
power up.
Reloading.
Yeah.
Reloading.
So I
Reloading.
see our announcer says immediate nostalgia with this boss. I'm now curious if they play this game. And Fatso says he's not afraid of ghosts. And these are these are ranks.
Maybe you should be.
Maybe you should be.
Loading.
I guess because he's in a time zone where it's 9 p.m. he's not afraid, but for us at 4 a.m. we're gonna have nightmares, dude. How are we gonna get through the night?
Yeah. I cannot sleep after this.
Okay, so now it's, I wanna say the third worst level strat-wise, and definitely the worst level strat-wise that you've been going for because you don't do Crystal Cavern or Octopus Beta.
Yep.
So you know how Camper told us that the hover was extremely intimidating, and how enemy clipping can be kind of... Well, this level you clip with an enemy, and then you have to hover for about 85 seconds, consistently. If you fail one, if you drop one input, that's it, you have to start again. With the clip out. Without the clip out, sorry. So yeah, no biggie.
Yeah, actually it would be great to keep some silence when I'm going for the
Of course.
for the hover, because I usually orient myself about the sounds.
Of course.
And like there, you will also see that the camera will be a bit moving when we do the hover. So I usually just look away early on to not get distracted by that.
Oh yeah, I see
intended
that.
to
I
be
saw
so.
in your camera, you just look at the controller, right?
No, I just close my eyes completely for the moment. Okay, I got out of bounds. Let's see where the camera is. Here should work. Yeah. So let's go. No, hoppa. That was... I was getting too slow. At least there is this backup here. When you fall
Yeah.
down into the water,
You land into the water, yeah. For whatever
you can
reason.
go for it again.
I just don't know why there's so much like out of bounds area. Is
Yeah,
something
that is a
wrong?
bit weird.
Oh,
No, I was just waiting for the ranks to leave.
oh, yeah, no, that's a good.
Because then I have two here, and while I got out of bounds once with two hitting me, I don't want to repeat that if I can.
I completely understand that.
It actually can kill you. Oops. Okay, I failed again. Water section again. I think I attracted the attention. Yeah, now we'll have to be in for a treat. Maybe I can pull this off.
You can kill. You can otherwise just kill the black one. Oh, that actually doesn't look. Yeah, doesn't seem like that's gonna work. Oh, okay. Hold on. That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. It should work here.
Just let yourself get hit one more time while you're setting up the jump.
I got pushed into the water. Okay, that's what happened. Maybe I just restart the mission now.
Okay.
It will be tough to set both of them up into the corner.
Yeah.
And
That's
didn't bother
fine,
to kill them. I think it's easier to repeat. So this level is also super long casually, so in my first runs, as we were talking about training, my first runs I didn't do the long hover here. So I know how to complete it casually, and I just did that.
Oh yeah, the thing is, we used to have, we didn't do this skip, but we had 3 skips in this level, like 3 out of bounds, 1 that required like out of bounds swimming.
Okay. Please side. Alright, I'm onto the platform. Whew. Nice. And I got it.
Okay, excellent. So that's the final like major hurdle that had us concerned. Get some GGs in the chat. That is one hefty skip to do with so little training. Props. Okay, that's the big boy done.
Yeah,
Nothing.
just explain a little bit about what we did there with the hover. So I was aiming for 2 small lights. You might not be able to see that on stream because we're streaming on 720p. I was aiming for 2 lights in the distance, so that's how I can orient myself where to go to, so that I just got there. Most of the platforms at the end section there are like not working correctly, I guess. Actually, I was surprised quite a time ago when I was getting to another working platform that I didn't attend, and I was sliding off that and still continued to hover at some point. But we get to this very part at the end after the waterfall, after this rock. And from there on, it is a jump. But if you fail that jump, that sucks, because then you need to start from the very beginning, because the water is not real there. You just fall to your death.
Stay here.
Yeah, so the reason why that happens is because the end of the level is loaded because of the cutscene that's right at the beginning, and because it's a cutscene, it's not loaded like correctly, like properly, like a place you should be in. So normally when you do the level casually, at one point it unloads and then it loads back in with the texture. So yeah, when you just grab the very mundane thing, Happycamper there just did one of the easiest out of clips there. Very consistent setup with that rock thing. I think it rarely gives players any issues. It's also a very good way to get acquainted with clips.
Yeah, it was the first enemy clip that I could pull off.
Yeah. Just very consistent all around. This is Sneak and Destroy. It's also a level that's supposed to be stealthy with this max that you can't get caught by. And of course, with every speedrun with stealth levels, you kind of just have a set choreography that if you perform well enough, you can just essentially blitz past it with very little issue.
Oops, I am never accustomed to the camera. Yeah, he can't catches me.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Luckily,
it's not a biggie, I just got set there a bit back.
You to say it cost, I don't know, 15, 20-ish seconds. Something like that.
So let's see how I can do this now. Yeah, I'm just accustomed to go left here.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much always get caught there in the...
Yeah, I mean, it's risky. If it's your thing, who am I to judge?
I mean, it just works if you get caught. If you don't get caught, you should go a different way. But whatever, I just got caught, so I can do it like that.
So now Camper's just gonna clear out that wave. He's gonna shoot a dart to this Sentinel to throw him off the radar. Yeah, it's just to be able to jump onto this rocket and then shoot at the crystal that's holding the grave.
Pew pew pew. Just like every ninja, we are doing rockets.
From Jungle Falls, this has been pretty decent, I would say.
Yeah, I think I had a couple of golds also there.
Yeah.
Chase the Fuse, Buzz. Oh well, Chase the Fuse is the other level, but Sly Ninja I got a gold, and no, Buzz I got gold, and Siamon I got a gold.
How much you lost in right?
And here I also get a gold. 3 minutes?
Okay, yeah.
Two and a half, something like that.
So the thing with this run, it's something that I told Good Camper. It's like you win and lose in big chunks. It's not the kind of run where you're like, remember to load, yeah.
yeah, I just got it. By the way, we load here because it's faster.
Yeah, it's not the kind of run where you are like, oh, I can shave off 3 seconds with this thing because this skip is guaranteed. No, you essentially, like, your PB is determined by how well you get like the main skips. Of course, executing them quickly will save you more time because, of course. But I think like with every failed strategy, you're gonna be losing quite a bit of time normally.
What is going on here?
Yeah, the thingy just got a bit odd. Oh.
I swear these things are...
Yeah,
oh, damn it, this is not working? Okay.
Wait, you can stop mid-run. Well, I guess that doesn't work yet.
Yeah,
you can
this
stop
is weird.
mid-run and change your direction, just so you know, so you don't have to jump. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, and he doesn't
I thought I
always
could jump
there.
over there. This is weird.
The animation of Ninja just grabbing a hold of himself.
Oh yeah, we are approaching the first mini-boss.
Oh yeah, the first.
Got
How many do we have in this run? 2, 3, something like that.
I know I do more than than needed. I do
Yeah.
at least 4, I think.
Really?
I think it is 4. Maybe even 5. Oops.
This is another level that's good to practice hovers as a beginner because you just kind of go and do your thing. Yeah, this is a level where you have like moving platforms and essentially you just skip off the cycles with with the hover. It doesn't look like it, but it takes a minute or so from an intended playthrough, that is, of course.
Where is that glitchless category?
Oh, I consider doing a glitch this category. You know what I want to?
No, I think it's probably awful because it takes quite a time.
Mine, well, he's now like back to last place because he's got like a 2-hour run. And I always wanted to do a race with him where I just do glitchless and he does a fully glitched run and see who ends up on top. So what Camper did there was let himself get hit, because if you aggro damage, you build up your power-up faster. We are going to use the power-up on the mini-boss, because like I said, it breaks out of blocks. So what Happycamper is going to attempt to do is essentially stun lock the mini-boss. So after 6 flashes, the mini-boss kind of flies into the other part of the scenery in mini-boss. It's also really cool. It's like you're flying in space. You're going to see it in a second. He's going to try to do attacks in 5, so he can play up.
Sorry, that was...
Oh, you failed. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a bit behind, so...
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna attempt to stun out the mini up if he doesn't fall. You can skip that cutscene, by the way.
Because I watched it earlier, right?
You watched it in any person, so yeah.
I mean, I know that I can skip the first one, but I'm not sure about the
Oh no, you were in the second one, that's my bad then, yeah.
Damn it! I messed it up, damn it.
Don't think you did, no, you're good.
I messed it up.
But you can break out of his armor with the Berserker. Well, yeah. You can break out of his armor when you have the Berserker on.
Ah, damn it, I pressed the 6 time. Should work right. Damn it, I didn't dodge. And I pressed dodge. Fine. Just a little bit longer than expected.
Yeah, but it's decent.
Yeah, it's a bit weird how that works with cutscenes. Like
Yeah.
when it's skippable, when it's not.
So
Just always try to skip it. To be
The
safe.
thing I noticed, if the cutscene has an object that Ninja is directly seeing, it is not skippable.
Okay.
Like, for example, the fun, Ninja is in the cutscene, so you can't skip it. But the first fun is not in the Ninja's not in the cutscene, so you can skip it. Very weird stuff. Okay, so now it's time for Crystal Cavern, a level which would be the second worst level strat-wise, but Camper made the very wise decision to not even bother with the strat.
Yeah, it is like I tried at the beginning, and when I figured out it was too hard to pull off decently, I just didn't go for it. Didn't want.
Yeah,
Got anything
you essentially
tougher?
have to start a hover on a tiny ledge, then connect the jump to find an upper platform, then hover for a minute, and then connect another
I mean, we can. I haven't tried it in a while, but if you want, we can show off how it should maybe
No, it's
go.
fine, it's fine. Let's just try to get one.
Yeah, okay, that just focus that. I mean, it would kill, I don't know, a minute or so.
Yeah.
So I will probably fail. So
Yeah, I
It's-
don't see, it's no disrespect to you as a runner, but I don't see running if you don't even practice it or completed it. We'll just do it in a marathon.
yeah, that's hardcore.
Yeah, exactly. So what he's doing now is he's stocking up on dogs. This is gonna become relevant later on. This is actually the longest level in the game normally, but thanks to a very actually simple skip, considering how much time it saves. Yeah, it becomes a level that's a bit long, but far from what it's supposed to be. This level casually takes it. Oof, I want to say 18 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe even more, depending how
Yeah, depends on
how good you're with fighting, how long you take with finding your way. I mean, it's mostly linear, but still you can maybe lose your way a little bit. I remember casually being stuck in one place, like not figuring out how to do the chain there. To the chain connection. It's in some part, but well.
But yeah, okay, so that's the second mini boss. I'm keeping count. Yeah, you do 4.
I think I do 4 or 5.
Or 5, yeah.
I think it's 2 in beta, right?
1 in Charlie, 2 in beta, and 2 in alpha actually, so 6.
Oh, it's
2 I ninja. So yeah, this level casually takes a bunch of time. In 100% even, a speedrun will take 12-13 minutes on the red point one, on the two or the enemies one. So yeah.
almost faded.
Kind of shady.
Yeah, so usually you run down there because you're introduced to these platforms earlier in the game. Usually just run down and up again, but we can skip it by just jumping over.
Of course. And I do like how cleanly he executes these enemies. Very nice indeed. So. And now I guess I'm going to explain the cavern skip, which is essentially this level is 3 big caverns which you have to get from the beginning to the end of to destroy the upper part of the the thing attaching the crystal to break it. And you essentially just complete 1 cavern and trigger the elevator for the second cavern with just a pretty easy jump, honestly. And then on the second cavern, you kind of trigger the texture of the third. Oh god, this sounds so weird. You kind of use the texture of the hitbox of the third thing you have to shoot to complete this level in about 15
Oh no, I didn't hear the elevator.
You didn't get it?
No, it's not coming. No! Is there a backup or shall I just restart the level?
You got the checkpoint, right? Check if you got it. Check if it's coming down for you on the left, though. Check if it's coming down for you on the left.
No, it's not.
It's not? Yeah, you gotta.
What do you mean? Restart the level or die?
No, if you die, it's not gonna change anything because you didn't get the trigger.
Okay, damn it.
If
We
not,
have
we
to
can
do everything again.
just pretend you passed it. I don't know. We're gonna go way above estimate. What do you think?
Any suggestions, DJ?
I think we can just pretend.
It would take another 4 minutes or so from here.
Yeah, easily.
I cannot see any answers.
Go for it, he said. But what do you mean resetting?
Yeah, what is this is not not clear. Instructions unclear.
Okay, whatever is optimal and we go over estimate least, then yeah, I think it's sensible.
Meaning I should skip the level, right?
I would say so. You did play most of it anyways. Just exit Mountain Gorge, don't quit the game.
Yeah, a shame. Usually I got that.
Yes. Yeah, don't forget to skip the script in yours. So we're gonna go to Malachite. We're just gonna pretend you passed the level. But yeah, it's just it's the disadvantage of playing a game with such erratic skips. So Malachi is about the only boss. Well, no, Odor also has a one-on-one fight, I guess, right?
Yes.
But Malachi is the best one.
Technically, Kaiser is also a one-on-one, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like as a ninja, because in that case, all of them are one-on-one.
Ghosts
yeah.
are supporters.
I do like in this level how he's like on top of this hill, mysteriously waiting for you. This boss used to have a really good-looking strat in the sense that it looks like you have such a sexy way with the combat, and then it's kind of became a bit dull, honestly, with the triple cut uppercut, with the uppercut slash abuse.
So yeah, it got two phases. First one we just pick up all these shuriken and throw it at him. We do that 3 times, and then we enter phase 2.
But in the meantime, you start building up your Ninja Berserker because it's gonna help you do more damage in phase 2.
Yeah, I'm not really paying attention to the damage route, because I will probably just get damaged in the second phase. Because I'm not really good at cornering him.
Yeah,
so
fair
I'll
enough.
just skip it.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I get damaged, well, I get damaged. If not, I'll just try to be fast here. Oh, there's one.
It's 8 shurikens per phase, just small trivia. And then he does the whole lightning thing. Are you good on the inputs, by the way? It's not dropping inputs, right?
Inputs?
Yeah, remember yesterday was dropping inputs a bit?
Yeah, it's fine. I think it was just because I was streaming both on OBS and Discord. That was a bit too much, I think. So I also have a lower resolution.
Yeah, it was overwhelming the computer.
That works. Phase 2. Here we go.
Yeah. So what Camper's gonna try to do is to try to corner Malachi and then just spam triple uppercut slashes, because he's going to become stun locked. He's going to do massive damage, and yeah, he can just relentlessly attack him essentially. That's one thing, that if you do attack him too fast, he will teleport to the other side of the arena. But he's still doing a really good job getting the hits in spite of not having cornered him, I gotta say.
Two more hits. Sadly without
Yeah.
Berserker.
Yeah, but as you can, I know the damage doesn't seem too big, but if you play this casually, please just punch.
Oh, he hit me there? What the hell? Rude. I think that was my fastest Malachi yet.
That was very
It's
decent.
hard to say because skipping the last split.
That was very, very decent. So, we are on to the final overworlds. It's just 2 levels per overworld now. I guess we still have a bit of...
Yeah, we're loading again because it's faster.
So yeah, you would think, like, if you say why isn't the progress deleted, and I remind you that we're just revisiting levels in our own way, so it doesn't really matter. Of course, you're not going to do it in any
That's all
percent.
clear to me now.
offer. Yay! Here we go. We're on the moon.
I'm on the moon.
Ninja going to the moon.
Yeah, ninja things. You know, being an astronaut, riding mechs.
I mean, it's NASA, right? So
Yeah,
of course we have to go to space.
of course.
We're on a NASA stream.
Stay here and try not to die again.
Cute little jump here, by the way. That also was way trickier to learn than I thought it would. Oops.
Is fail. Yeah.
No! Rude! Ah! Shit. That was chaotic.
Oh my
Damn
god,
rockets.
what's going on?
Yeah! This is Kraos. Okay, what the? Stop
Of
shooting
all
me!
the alpha performances, this is one of them.
Alright, here we go. You wanna explain what you usually do hit there at this point?
Yeah, of course. So you guys may have noticed we have some of those U-shaped run-up platforms where we go to one side and the other, then one side and the other, then we jump. We just kind of do 3 steps, so we just jump upwards instead of jumping sideways, and then do 3 extra jumps, and we skip all of that mechanic. This is a rocket you will never see in any percent in my runs, by the way, because we usually do a quite a lengthy skip here. Again, a very...
Yeah, again, one of the tricks I never learned because, well, I tried to learn, but I was like, this is taking too long for
It requires...
to get it consistently.
Yeah, it requires good chain clip, and then you move the camera as you're doing the sword hover. Yeah, it's just not a good time. This is the turtle who we are killing again. Hashtag kill the turtle.
I have to kill that one. The other one was innocent. He didn't even attack me. And I just killed it. How cruel of me. Also, this is these tunnels now are introduced, and I think this is my most favorite. Like, how do you say that? Mini or part of the, not really part of the game, but like it just has a nice ring to it, like to coordinate your jumps, to get into the rhythm, and then later on we'll see ones where you need to adapt because rhythm is getting faster and faster.
And yeah, you can try to preserve your momentum way past this section.
Whoa! Okay, I failed that one. Damn it, I'm getting pretty close to dying.
Oh yeah. So this is one of the areas where this like brain-shaped thingies you see there actually count as a texture, which avoid you from doing a hover.
Oh boy.
I would revive just in case.
Yeah, sadly I wanted to keep it. Actually, I should have used the Eye Ninja there. Shit, because it also gives it back a little bit of health, and I need to fight here anyway. Damn it. I actually wanted to keep the Eye Ninja for the last part of the level, because you need to fight a few enemies at the very end. Or not the very end, but very close to the end. And
Oh yeah, right.
it saves some time to have the Eye Ninja there, but yeah, sadly I don't have it now. Well, I have the Berserker, maybe that speeds up a little bit as well. Now remember, it's my favorite obstacle, you could say.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that does make sense. Yeah.
And I fail again. As I say that.
Hey, just because it's your favorite doesn't mean you have to be excellent at it.
Yeah, true. Alright, here we go with the hover.
Oh, so yeah, what we do here is, like I told you, like the frame shape thing is they avoid you from hovering, so you have to go around them, essentially. And this hover is actually very easy, I find, too, with the low gravity.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird when you go high gravity again.
Yeah, you can totally feel like the transition.
It's also weird if your hover dies late because you actually were going too fast, and it doesn't matter for the low gravity.
Oh yeah.
And then you just fall. So it's a bit weird when you die later.
To be fair, it is pretty cool that the low gravity is like really there to the point that even glitches are affected by it. Like,
Where's the ball? Oh, there's the ball.
there's the ball. Kill the ball.
Actually, no, let's heal. Whatever. I don't want to die here. Come on, die.
Excellent. So that's Alpha's Alpha done. We're going to the last 3 levels of the run. So the next one is going to be Outpost Beta, and it's going to look very similar to this one. That's because, of course, they're like the Outpost. In any percent, it's actually you can't not play these 2 levels. Like, you are stopped from progress. You can't make other levels to make up like the time. So, which is why we also ended up finding ridiculous strats for them. Outpost Beta has the hardest skip in the run, and it's the last like major skip. Well, there is one major skip after Outpost Beta, but it's completely very, very easy compared to this one. Of course, Happycamper is not going to attempt it because it is just insane. And if you're doing it in like any percent, it's 2 hours in. If you're doing it 100%, it's about 3 hours 45 minutes in. So yeah, very difficult skip that you essentially connect the chain hover with a very small area you can take out of bounds, and then you have to do an infinite hover, and if you die you lose 3 minutes because of how long you have with checkpoints.
I just popped against the shield in the cutscene. That was okay. I never got that.
Choreographer. But yeah, so even Happycamper's method here, this level is going to be essentially a glitchless playthrough. This is the wave we skip with a very difficult skip. Essentially, we also skip a mini boss that he's going to face later on.
No, I popped into him. These ball enemies can protect themselves from me, so
yeah, they're
a bit nasty.
Like, they're cowards. You know, like you don't face any of them in like if you do all the glitches, you don't face any of them in the entire game. Now that I think about it.
True. One enemy we skip completely is the mine layer.
The mine layer.
Yeah, I just noticed in the
Mine, like mines. Okay, I thought you said like the mine. You know what we used to think.
the mine layer ranks, because I noticed some time ago that there is one in the boss level.
He's the spawn.
But you
He's
never
in the
kill him.
He's in the end of Vlasov though.
He's at the very end, yeah. We see him, but we don't fight him.
Nope. This is the only time
because he
fight
runs away as well, so he's very, very shy.
This is the only time we'll fight this big ass cockroach too. Again, I kill the turtle. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a turtle killer. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not confident now. Let's just kill them. So I have to do the platforms here. And don't fall down, because then I need to do the boss again, the mini boss.
So these platforms, actually doing a casual playthrough on the a casual playthrough, like a speed run route, they leave a lot of time for you waiting for the platforms to line, as you can see here. Doing the skip that we do, we end up gaining a bunch more time because the platforms are somehow always perfectly lined up for you to just scroll through them. A terrible skip that you probably don't know, Happycamper, is that with this elevator, if you time it correctly, you can start a hover and then click out of bounds and go to the next level.
Oh, yeah. I think you mentioned it in the tutorial video, but yeah, I haven't seen it, and it sounds pretty awful, yeah.
And the hover lasts like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's a pretty long hover as well.
Yeah, I guess it will be the second longest after Red Blocks. It's just whoa, but it does skip a bunch of like enemies, so it will be worthy.
Oh, why didn't he shoot the black ranks?
Yes, shame. Remember, just hold the Eye Ninja for the mini boss in the end.
Yeah, exactly.
I drank no water from the moment this run started. I am...
Oh, just get one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll get one in 10 minutes. I have to go straight to bed after this. I'm going to the stadium tomorrow.
You can see him in the distance, but first some wave enemies that we totally ignored.
Yeah. Blah blah blah, goodbye.
Oops,
But,
wrong direction. Don't dodge. Here we go. We'll see. This might be my fastest.
I'm pretty clean out from beta, I must say. Yeah, we're just about entering the final stretch. 2 levels that are quite short, then a boss, and we're done.
Yes, another gold.
Excellent.
About 10 seconds or so.
What's the fake time now?
I'm 1 minute behind PB, so something like a 1:46.
But you lost 3 minutes in Imperial Guard, right?
True, I lost a lot of time in Imperial Guard. I hopefully don't repeat that. Maybe I even PB now. We'll see.
Yeah, but it's a fake PB.
Yeah, it's a fake PB because yeah, true. Actually, I forgot. Cavern was lost. Shame.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we got Cryo Chamber. How do you explain this level? Like, how would you explain it?
You try to destroy a device that will have like multiple like joints to hit or parts to hit, but you pretty much can't do it in a single phase. So you have to do it in like multiple phases. Like I will aim for 4 here, even though I know that. Oops, that was not intended. We'll see. You know the task like does it in 2 phases.
All personnel should evacuate immediately.
Task demonstration in this level
Alert.
is
All personnel should
very
evacuate
interesting. I was
immediately.
just going upstairs, by the way. 2 5 phases.
Alert. All personnel should
Yeah, I died. Shit.
You died. Well,
That was bad, but okay.
It's fine.
I did it
Yeah.
too early. I triggered the thing too early. The third one instead of the
It's an insta-kill.
4th.
I've lost runs to this.
Oops. I tried to do the jump thingy. Jump and things and hit. I guess I just do it like I usually do.
Yeah.
Screw this. And here we go.
Alert. All personnel should evacuate immediately.
Alright, you can skip it, yeah, because you failed it, yeah. That's the only instance I can
Alert.
think of
All
that it's not
personnel should
skippable before
evacuate
failing.
immediately.
Yeah. So yeah, every time this wave appears, you need to go out. Yeah.
Alert. All personnel should evacuate immediately.
I hope I got enough distance to the ranks.
Alert. All personnel should evacuate immediately.
Seems fine.
So I am very proud to announce that Happycamper has committed to continue running this game. It will definitely be a world record contender in a few weeks.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing to relax after a 10-hour shift like a good old iNinja run.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. Whatever. I will do it for...
Alert. All personnel should
Yeah,
evacuate
you can just get the one on the right and then...
Alert. All personnel should evacuate
It's just
immediately.
one more. I didn't miscount.
Yes. You didn't.
But where is it? It is left?
Left from the... if you consider the entrance point as the reference.
Come on. Oh, that's a lot of ranks. They're all standing there.
Me and the boys. You can... yeah. Oh, be very careful. There you go. You can use the spin attack to draw them off. Yeah, there you go.
I should have done it probably one hit earlier. But it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just chilling there.
Definitely played this game on his childhood, on their childhood, sorry. I don't know. I haven't seen the format, sorry. Yeah. If you want to join us, well, I guess as we're reaching the end, I just want to say we do have a Discord for anyone interested in running this. I have a tutorial in my channel, Delk on YouTube, for the entire category. I'm always here for questions or like an apprenticeship, of course. I charge a salary of €0.
Yeah, whatever.
Due to the energetic prices, I have to raise it to €0, being 100% raise. Yeah. So of course you're all welcome to join us. Last level is Imperial Guard. He's going to do a chain. He's going to use the chain to mashing the pauses to get the extra amount of height that I mentioned. To try to go to a platform he shouldn't be able to without without first clearing out a bunch of enemies. When done correctly, this is by far the shortest level on the run.
No, I thought I had it. It was close though.
Oh, that was close, yeah. Just remember, like, if you feel like it's just barely not gonna make it, better to just take another chain thing.
That was too far out. Ooh, nice. That was a weird one.
Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah.
The game broke. Okay, on to the final boss then.
We'll shortly see where I stand. 30 seconds ahead. 40 seconds. I think I got a gold last. Yeah, I got a gold last time. So we'll see how I perform.
Yeah. Okay, so final boss. Honestly, very bad final boss. It's rather weak fight, even without the speedrun strats. With speedrun strats, this fight is a joke. We just do the triple uppercut slash. The first phase lasts under 15 seconds. You will see now.
yeah, Malachi was way tougher than this.
Look at how his HP just drains. It's insane. That's the first phase, literally.
Yeah, casually, I think I also didn't die to the first phase. Actually, I think I didn't die at all.
Yeah, no, it's very easy. It's definitely not a Souls boss.
Oops. Oopsie. I fell.
Oh well.
Shit happens. Low gravity. Just low gravity things.
Oh yeah, you can also do hovers here, but it's completely useless. Okay, so final phase, it's about as equal as a joke as the first one, honestly. Yeah, you just kind of do your triple uppercut slashes and you just watch yourself rain down like nobody's business. He has like a part that throws you away, as you've just seen now. You can actually avoid that knockback from sending you back, but you risk the knockback to just randomly triple itself and throwing you off the stage. And yeah, nobody wants to risk a PB over that. So I can totally empathize with it. Ninja.
Ah, that's it. Sorry. That was surprising me that this was enough damage.
Yeah, so do you think this would have been a PB if not for like the crystal cavern thingy?
Yes.
But yeah, that was iNinja. So Happycamper, any last thoughts about this lovely game that you will continue to run?
Oh, maybe something I forgot to mention earlier when about learning this game. I'm not really a platform gamer. Like usually I run strategy games, tactical games, JRPGs or whatever. Something more to the slower part. So this was definitely a challenge for me. The most like similar game I played was a 2D platformer called Prince of Persia. So that is quite far off from this experience. Yeah, so it was quite a challenge for me. It was interesting to learn, like all these interesting, like there's a lot of interesting glitches with the chain glitching and the infinite hover. Yeah, it was a blast to learn. Let's see what comes next.
Yeah, so on my end, just thanks again for the event, thanks again for the opportunity, thanks for Happycamper to just not rage quit in the middle of the learning experience. Yeah, if you want to join us in our community, we have an excellent Discord community with about 100 members. We're very happy to help you or just chat about the game. We're even developing ROM hacks, so look forward to that. And yeah, thanks for the space, guys, and let's make it a great day tomorrow too, and let's keep on raising that match.